Hello and welcome to another Fox 411. And today we have Chuck Alexander here joining us about the Northwood Kensett Athletic Hall of Fame fundraiser and silent auction that's going to be happening coming up on July 2nd. And we're going to find out all about it right now. Chuck, good to talk to you. Good to see you. And people are listening on the radio. They're watching the videos as well at the same time. Appreciate you being here. This is an exciting time for Northwood Kensett.
Yeah, it is. We're thrilled to have the opportunity to kind of kick off what we hope to be a ongoing July 4th type event for the Northwood Kensett Hall of Fame and fundraising. The committee has been out in the marketplace talking to businesses and towns, and really our hope is to bring the community together to kind of celebrate the Northwood Kensett athletics. The 2026 class, which was just announced,
Right.
we hope to have as many of those people there for the event as well, and just kind of have a fun community event where we could bring everybody together and help support our efforts.
How long have you had the Hall of Fame there in Northwood?
So this is year number 2. So last
Okay.
year was the inaugural year, and this is the second year we will have in play. So.
How far back do you go?
Well, Northwood Kensett was incorporated in 1960 or 61, and so we actually have nominations going all the way back to a 1961 basketball team that was quite good at the time. So.
Very good. Some of the best years for Northwood was 61. And do you remember some other years?
Oh yes, so we had a state championship basketball team in 2007 and 8, which was that group was also inducted last year.
Mm-hmm.
Just we've had, depending upon the sports, some very good runs. Recently, football has been just amazing for Northwood Kensett, and to that tune, the football coach David Capitini will be inducted this year as well.
Awesome. Are you born and raised there then?
Yes, I was. I'm a 1982 graduate of NK. So.
1982. Oh gosh, we might have saw each other's paths. I was an Osage grad in 81.
Okay. Yep. We probably ran into each other. So.
Probably did. Probably played against each other. That's right. But this is going to be a huge fundraiser that's going to kick off your 4th of July weekend. Let's talk about that. The whole night of fun, flavor, and Viking pride here. So I see you're wearing one of your, what year is that jersey?
So I'm not 100% sure on the year, but
Okay.
the good news is that we will have a selection of game used Northwood Kensett jerseys that are no longer being used by the school,
Hmm.
both in girls and boys sports. So in the girls sports, I believe we have volleyball, softball, and basketball. And in boys sports, we have basketball, football, and baseball. So
Very nice.
a great way if you want to keep a memory going with possibly having an old jersey that you may or may not have worn,
Mm-hmm.
or have a memory with a number with one of these jerseys. Come on down and you might be the lucky winner.
There you go. That's great. A lot of cool stuff. Before we went live here, we talked about some of the things that's going to be on the auction here. Before we get to that, though, so this event is going to be at the Worth Brewing Company. Is that right?
That's correct. Worth Brewing Company, July 2nd from 5 to it close. The
Mhm.
silent auction will run from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. during the evening.
Okay. Let's talk about that night. What's going to be happening?
So we'll open the doors at 5 o'clock, and during the evening, we're going to have some celebrity bartenders. They're legendary in the area, so you'll have to come down to learn out who those people are. But they will be behind the bar and smoozing with the clientele throughout the evening, and we'll be rotating through a few people during that time as well. At 5, the silent auction will kick off. We'll have a line of giveaway items, which we're hoping to have individuals come in and bid on. One of those is a Minnesota Viking football, which I'm showing right here, signed
Yeah.
Minnesota Viking football. I also have some Minnesota Twins tickets, which I've secured here as well. These are I have 2 sets of 4 tickets in the Thrive It Club, which is a very exclusive area at Target Field up here in Minneapolis, St. Paul. And then a host of other things we'll be giving away. We have some Iowa State memorabilia. We have some UNI memorabilia. We're working on Iowa and St. Louis Cardinals as well. And then one thing I'm really excited about is we're talking to a few of the Hall of Fame members that were inducted last year to hopefully have some autographed items from them as well. So it's going to be a fun evening. Camaraderie, just come on down, enjoy the environment. It's going to be a very, very fun evening.
You bet. Well, it's a fundraiser, so maybe you can explain to the listener out there, the viewer. I mean, what's the upkeep of keeping the Hall of Fame going? That's what the money's for, right?
Absolutely, yeah. So every induction year, we bring our individuals in. We have a dinner for them prior to the first home football game. Mm-hmm. We have a induction, kind of a minor induction ceremony there. And then we provide them at halftime of the football game. We have them in front of the stands. We do some announcements there. We provide them with plaques at that time. There's a lot of upkeep required with Hall of Fame banners, the advertising, and all the things that we work with. So that's where the funds are going, is to keep those things in place and to give our inductees a real professional experience, right? We want them to feel like this is a big deal, and we feel it is. And that's why we got started with the Athletic Hall of Fame in the first place.
How many times have you heard someone say, well, it's about time?
Numerous. And it was very interesting how this all got formed. I was back in Northwood for an event, and we got kicking around talking about some of our old coaches. And I was the person that asked the question. I'm like, why don't we have a Hall of Fame in Northwood Kensett? And, the people across the table looked at me and said, you'd be the perfect person to start it. So that's how it all got going, was just a simple conversation.
In the high school over there, do they have a trophy case from some of the years?
So, yeah, they do. They absolutely do. And we actually also have an electronic kiosk at the high school, which we keep up with all the information of the inductees. So when you come to the high school, the gymnasium part of the high school, you'll see on the wall a Northwood Kensett Hall of Fame monitor. And there you'll be able to see all the individuals and teams that have been inducted.
Wow. When you look at the past, what would be your guess as the best sport that Northwood Kensett ever had throughout the year?
That's a tough one. State championship wise, basketball is the one team that has one of those on the roof, right?
Right.
The football team has had some just amazing runs, right? We had multiple some state qualifiers there for a long period of time. We've had some absolutely amazing track and field performances, and actually just this year we had a freshman girl runner do absolutely fabulous at the Iowa State Girls State Track Meet. But over the years, we've had some individuals like Heather Amundsen, who was inducted last year, who was a multiple state champion, both in track and field and cross country. So Northwood Kensett has a rich history of athletics and across all sports. And I just thought of one other. A wrestling team has had some just outstanding wrestlers that have come through and been state champions as well. So we've had a rich history of sports at NK. We're very proud of it.
And some great coaches and teachers. Right?
Outstanding coaches, correct. Yep.
That's awesome. So back to the event here. Is there anything other than people to show up? It's open to the public, of course. It's going to be at Worth Brewing Company right there. Is that on Main Street? Right there?
Right on Main Street in downtown Northwood, correct.
Yeah, in Northwood there. Is there anything that people need, beforehand, because it's happening July 2nd, what do you need volunteers? Do you need anybody to help? Anything like that?
Yeah, the committee is actually, like I mentioned, going around the business area, and we're looking for businesses to potentially match some tips efforts that we're going to be raising during the evening. But more importantly, we just love everybody to come out and take a look at the silent auction that we have. That's going to be our key point of fundraising there for the evening as well. Okay. And the gifts we feel are kind of fall into that athletic space where people will have a strong interest, and maybe even walking away with one of these, right? Might be something that motivates you. But from a business perspective, we'd love to have you connect with our committee members or me directly. My information is on the Northwood Kensett school site under Hall of Fame. You can reach out to me at any time, but we'd love to have any of the businesses look at a matching gift type scenario, and or just bring your business to the event tonight or as it occurs, and we'd love to have you there. So.
Sure. Chuck Alexander from the Northwood Kensett Athletic Hall of Fame. We should mention where people can go to maybe get updates. You mentioned before we went live here that there's an Anchor website. Is that your local paper?
Yeah, that's our local paper. We're keeping that front and center there, and we're actually, and thank you to the Northwood Chamber, who is doing a really good job too of promoting the event. But you'll find weekly updates on the Hall of Fame from now until July 2nd event there at the Northwood Anchor.
Yeah, nwdanchor.com is that website to go to, and you can see all those updates as well. But Chuck, great thing here. July 2nd, 5 to close. Sounds like a whole big night of fun, and you got your celebrity bartenders, obviously the silent auction as well. Should be a lot of fun. As you mentioned here, even on the flyer that I saw, the community celebration and surprises, whatever those might be.
Yep, you'll have to show up to find out.
Exactly. All right, we'll keep in touch. Thank you, Chuck, for everything that you do, and keeping Northwood Kensett there on the map and doing well. A lot of great athletes from the past here making it into your Hall of Fame. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Harry.